Hi everyone, welcome to my session on migrating from platform to composable DXP. So this is a session I presented in SUGCON 2024, SUGCON India 2024 at Bangalore. Uh, I presented this session along with Vignesh, who is a senior product manager at Sitecore, and I'm Raman Gupta, technical architect at Espire Labs and Sitecore Technology MVP. So through this session, we basically cover how we can migrate contact data from XDB to Sitecore CDP using Sitecore Connect. So recently Sitecore has released a tool called XDB to CDP migration tool. This was released in April 2024, using which we can migrate the contact data from the traditional XP platform to the composable CDP platform. This tool is supported on all the Sitecore versions above Sitecore 9.0, and if you are on platform XP, you will need to have or you will need to purchase a subscription for Sitecore CDP, and for Sitecore X Connect, you will get access along with the Sitecore CDP for these recipes. So the before going into the migration tool, I thought it will be good to cover some basic terminology and mapping from XP to CDP. So in XP, if you know, there are contexts, and those contexts in CDP are known as the guest. Custom facet from XP are known as guest data extension in CDP. Interactions in XP are called as session in CDP. So these terminology I'm going to use frequently in my session. So that's why I thought it would be good. User flow, how the context will be migrated from XP to CDP. So basically, you can see there are three things that you will be needing. First, XP, from where you are going to migrate your contacts. XConnect, Connect, which is Sitecore Connect instance, where you will upload your recipes and it will make connection to your XP and CDP instance. So here you will need to make connection via Sitecore Connect recipes to XP and CDP instance. So I'll show you how to make those connections. Then Sitecore Connect recipes will fetch contacts from Sitecore XDB contacts. So Sitecore has given those recipes to fetch the contacts, and then those contacts will be migrated to CDP database as guests. Now, what do we move as part of this migration tool? First of all, contacts. And for contact, the thing is that we will only migrate non-contacts, not the anonymous contacts. Contact filters, facet filters, and the specific contact. So let's say if you want to move some contacts based on specific contact ID, you can easily move those specific contacts rather than moving all the contacts. And again, it is always an upsert action. So yeah, in CDP. Then what about the list? Yes, this tool will take care of contacts and segment list. So all the data within those lists can be migrated. Interactions, no, interactions will not be migrated as part of these tools. Reporting analytics, no, those analytics or reporting in Sitecore XP will not be migrated and mapped in STDP. Now, as I told that I was fortunate enough that I was part of the pilot testing before this tool came into the public release. So I worked with Vignesh and his team to be part of the pilot testing. Uh, so as part of the pilot, there were few issues that we have identified and we have reported it to the Vignesh and his team, and his team was supportive enough, and they have resolved these issues. So we completed this pilot testing in March 2024, and tool was publicly released in April 2024. So things that you should know before running this migration tool, basically the prerequisites. So as I told that you will be needing access to the platform XP, which should be version 9.x and above. You should be having access to the XConnect client certificate PFX file. This is the prerequisite, and active Sitecore CDP subscription and access to Sitecore Connect instance. Again, Sitecore Connect instance, if even if you will don't have access and if you will purchase Sitecore CDP, so for this migration tool, you can get access to these specific recipes. But in my opinion, access for Sitecore Connect instance is good to have. Again, data we can migrate is contact, facets, and list, and that data we will not migrate is anonymous contacts, interactions, or reporting analytics. Now let's jump onto the demo where I will show you in real time how the contacts can be migrated. So I have an XP instance where I have uh, around 10 to 15K contacts, non-contacts, and then I will show you in real time how to make connection with CDP and XP and how to run the recipes and how to migrate those contacts from XP to CDP instance. Okay, so as part of this demo, a few prerequisites as I discussed. One is that you should be having access to Sitecore XP instance. So you should be having up and running Sitecore XP instance where there should be the contacts that you want to migrate from Sitecore XP to XDB. So I have around 10 to 15K contacts in this instance, and you should be having the client certificate PFX file handy with you. Then you should be having access to Sitecore CDP instance. So yeah, this is the Sitecore CDP instance. You should be having access to Sitecore CDP instance. You can access the Sitecore CDP from portal Sitecore Cloud IO once you get access. Then you should be having access to the Sitecore Connect instance. Once you have all these prerequisites ready with you, just go to the developer.sitecore.com portal. Here you can go to download section and look for XDB to CDP migration tool. Click on the more info and you will be taken to the download page. Here you will find Sitecore Connect recipes based on the region. So your Connect is, let's say, hosted on Australia. So you can download the Australia region Connect recipes. Click on it and it will start downloading the recipe. It is a small zip, it will be downloaded within few seconds. Once this zip is downloaded, you can go to this zip file and you can see what all recipes and connections are there. You will find there are 4 recipes and 4 lookup tables and 2 Sitecore connections are there in this zip file. Now go to Sitecore Connect. We will now import this zip file. So go to Connect and look for recipe lifecycle management option. Click on the import and here import package to a new folder. Click on it and upload. Click on upload from device, and once you will click on it, you will get option to select the zip file that you have just downloaded. Since I have already imported this zip here, so I'll not do it again. And yeah, here you can see that there are 2 upload I have tried. So it is on March 2020, March 23, 2024. It is before the tool was publicly released because I was part of the pilot testing. So it got failed due to some errors which got resolved later. And when I imported it later, it got successfully imported here, and you can see all the recipes are imported over here. You can go to your projects and go to the asset folder to find all the recipes that you have imported and all the assets that is associated with this zip file. So now, first of all, we will make a connection to our Sitecore XP instance. So for that, you can click on the new connection and click on Sitecore XP. Here you can give your connection a valid name, the connection setting, click give the certificate and the key, passphrase and your XConnect instance URL. I will show you how to find certificate and key from the PFX file that you have downloaded with your Sitecore XP instance. So take this location of this certificate PFX file and run this OpenSSL command. I will put this OpenSSL command in the description. But once you will run this OpenSSL command pointing to your certificate PFX file, you have to give the passphrase key and you have to give your certificate password. Once you will provide, you will be getting a certificate. You just have to copy along with the begin and end certificate phrase. And for your encrypted private key, you just have to copy again with begin and end certificate key phrase. You have to give the passphrase and URL to your XP instance. Once you have done with this, so yeah, here I have shown like what all parameters I have provided. So once you will provide and you will click on connect, it will show you as a connected. Then now we will connect Sitecore CDP instance, which is fairly straightforward. To make a connection with Sitecore CDP, you just need to click on the Sitecore CDP account and click on connection, search for the CDP, click on Sitecore CDP, and again it is a similar screen. Then you just need to give the connection name, client key, and the API token for your CDP instance. You need not to give client ID or client secret, and AWS region also you can find from your Sitecore CDP instance. Go to the CDP here. If you will click, not here, if you will click here in the API access, you will find client key and the API token. You just copy this both thing, and this AP represent your region where your CDP is hosted, AWS region. So you can select the AWS region here. So since I have already connected my CDP instance, I will show you the client ID API token I provided and the AWS region that I have given here. Once I have made connection with XP and CDP, it is time to run the migration recipes. So I'll show you the specific order in which you have to run the recipes. First of all, you have to go to the REC002, which is to load and transform contacts from Sitecore XDB. So here in this recipe, you will see this recipe is basically getting all the contact from XConnect, which have at least one known contact identifier. So you can even click on this recipe and click on edit recipe as well. You can see what all parameter it has passed, and you can even edit if you want to introduce your custom facet and you want to import custom facet as well. By default, it will get all the contacts with the default facets that presents with Sitecore XP. On step number 9 as well, you can pass on the default, you can pass on the custom facet if you want to, but if you want to get all the contact with default facet, no need to edit anything in the default recipes. Then once you are good with this, just click on the start recipe. Once this recipe is started, we will go back again to the project asset folder and we will look for the REC003, which is upload contact to CDP. Click on this recipe, and here in this recipe, basically it will get all the processed contact from XP, and it will upload those contact as a guest to the Sitecore CDP. Now again, click on start recipe. Go back to the project asset folder. Yeah. Now click on REC001, which is nothing but a trigger. It is to trigger the recipes, and it is to trigger the migration process. So basically, this will get all the entries within the lookup table, which is very helpful to troubleshoot. And yep. So once you have analyzed all the step, no need to edit anything. You just need to go there, and instead of clicking on start recipe, you have to click on the test recipe. Once you will click on test recipe, your recipes are triggered, and you will see within few milliseconds your migration job is successful. So you will see all the recipes have run and your contacts have easily been migrated now. So we will just see. So I will go to the Sitecore XP. I will take a single contact for validation. Let's say let's take this contact and search for this contact, whether this is present in CDP. Yes, this contact is there. And you can see what all details have been fetched from Sitecore XP. So you can go to property tab and you can see yeah, in this email and all the properties which are basic facets have been fetched and migrated from Sitecore XP to Sitecore CDP. So it is as simple as like migrating. So this was it, and that's how we have migrated these recipes, migrated this contact, and yeah, thank you for listening me, and see you soon. Thank you.